YouTube. It's been a while, and I want to do a different sort of video today because, as you can probably tell by now, this is actually going to be edited. I will actually be adding editing to this video, which is very rare for me. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this orange color, it's because it's Bully Prevention Month. And tomorrow, or today, by the day I'm posting this, is Unity Day, which you wear orange on Unity Day to show that you are against bullying. Of course, you don't have to wear orange, but it's a nice thing to do. But anyway, I have my trusty dusty Rainbow High notebook with all of my notes on Dead End Paranormal Park Season 2. And today, I will be giving you guys my review, because I finally finished it a few days ago, and I loved it. So let's get into it. So I will be breaking this video off into a few different parts. First of all, comparing it to Season 1. Second, more Norma episodes. 3 is the plot. 4 is the finale. And I'll probably add one about characters, because I feel like that was a big part of Season 2, which me personally, I really enjoyed. So, looking at my notes, we're going to start with comparing it to Season. This is just going to be a quick spoiler warning, just in case you haven't seen Dead End Paranormal Park Season 2 yet, or just the show in general. First of all, go watch that. Second of all, if you have not yet finished it or watched it, stay away from this video, because we talk a lot about the finale and the big reveals. So yeah, just come back when you're done. Personally, I liked Season 2 a lot more than Season 1. And don't attack me, I loved Season 1, but I especially loved Season 2 because they focused more on the overarching plot, while also focusing a lot on the characters and not just Pauline. But I understand that in Season 1, they kind of had to focus on Pauline because that was a big part of the plot, because it was like a mystery, blah, blah, blah. But now that all of that is solved and they know what happened to Pauline, it was fun to see the other things that they tackled, like the demon realm and then the angels. What do they call it? Heaven? I don't think they call it heaven. Is it called the angel realm? I don't remember. But they focus more on the plot and the quote-unquote side characters. I should change this to supporting characters, like Badia and Logs. It was fun to see more episodes that had them in them, that included them, because we didn't see a whole lot of them in Season 1, and I just feel like they did a really good job at including them in Season 2. And their relationships with all the other characters in the show. It was fun to see how everyone had grown since the first season. And yeah, it was just nice to see more stuff about the more character-centered episodes, while also putting a big effort into the overarching the plot, which was really nice, because I feel like in Season 1 they had a hard time balancing it out, kind of. So they would just have like one episode that focused on the plot, one episode that focused on the characters. But in Season 2, I feel like they do a really good job at meshing those together. Yeah. The second section of this video, we'll be talking about more Norma episodes. Hooray! I love how this season focused a lot on Norma, because Season 1 focused a lot on Barney. and his home life, which I enjoyed. But it was also nice to branch out, see more stuff about Norma, because, she's definitely, one of the main characters. There's two main characters, in my opinion. She's definitely one of them. But in season 1, it felt more like Barney was the main character, and she was just the, supporting side character. So it was really nice to see them have more episodes centered around her. It was, the season did a really good job at tackling the characters and having, equal screen time for them, equal episodes, especially Barney and Norma, because it didn't feel like there was more Barney episodes than there were Norma. There was more Norma episodes than there were Barney. It was equal, which was really nice. And even some episodes were centered about both of their lives. But yeah, it was really fun to learn more about Norma herself, and her home life, and her love life, and her friends, and how she feels about things. Because I just feel like personally, I feel like that wasn't really tackled enough in season 1. That might just be my opinion. I know they had the beach episode about her, and the Norma Con detective episode. But this one had the episode with her coming out, and spoilers, by the way. The episode on the Ferris wheel. But I guess that focused on a lot of the characters. But that was a really important episode to me, and my favorite one in the season. The third section of this video will be focusing on the plot. I think the season 2 of Dead End really did an awesome job at telling the story, focusing on the plot. And personally, I've said that a lot this video, but in season 1, I wasn't too intrigued, I wasn't too focused on the plot, because I cared more about the characters and their dynamics, just because I feel like last season they focused too much on the plot, less about the characters. But this one was it was pretty equal, so that made me focus, care about the plot more. And I noticed that I was a lot more engaged with the plot in season 2, and the whole thing about the angels and the demons was really intriguing to me. And yeah, like I said earlier, in season 1, the plot focused more on Pauline and the mystery behind her park and all the Pauline replacements. But now that that's all over, it was kind of nice to get to focus more on the demon realm and the angels and their little sense of livelihood. So I think that was a really nice way to go with the plot, now that they figured out what went on with Pauline. And yes, that was a really good part of the plot, in my opinion, because it's rare to see a show that, I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but it was just an interesting plot because I hadn't seen anything like it, where it's a mystery kind of in a cartoon. The fourth and final section of this video will be talking about the finale, so of course, spoilers for the finale if you have not seen it yet. The final episode shocked me. I was not expecting Pugsley to die. And once he died, it didn't hit me yet, because, I thought they'd bring him back to life. But they did not. I was like, what? Don't they have some sort of... It was a really intense scene. But then, I hated Pugsley when I was watching the show. And Hollis, if you're watching this, you know how much I hated Pugsley. So much that I drew, evil fan art of me, killing him. But then he actually died. And then I actually cried, because it was just so unexpected, and I didn't think I actually cared about Pugsley, but me crying at his death scene really proved my point wrong. So, that was amazing. Also, another spoiler warning. I think it's the second to last episode. When you find out that Courtney isn't a demon, but a fallen angel. And then you see all the angels with that ring around their head. And then you're like, wait. Courtney has that. It's just cut off. So she looks like a croissant. Oh. Another point. I should have included this earlier in the video. But the season had really good humor. I actually caught myself laughing out loud at a lot of the scenes. Which is good. Because, it's kind of rare to find a show that will do that for me nowadays. I really didn't think I liked Pugsley. Because I hated him. But then once you cry at a character's death scene, you're just like, oh wait, that it kind of shows how moving a show can be, or how much you like a character. But the thing about the fallen angel, it amazed me because I know there's probably a bunch of conspiracy theorists that probably thought oh my god, Courtney's a fallen angel, and then they were right. Because for some reason in fandoms, conspiracy theorists are always right. And yes, spoilers for the Owl House Season 3, Episode 1, but Flapjack did die? How do people, notice these things and make conspiracy theories, and they're always right? But I did not expect Courtney to be a fallen angel, and it was really an interesting way to go with the plot, because it was a big shocker. It was a big, dramatic, shocking scene. So that is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It's always nice when people care about a smaller creator's opinion on a television show or a movie. It proves that you actually care about someone's opinion on something, and you don't just care because the video looks cool or they have a lot of subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. It will probably be about the Owl House, maybe? I don't know yet, but I'll see you there. See ya, bye!